fact is, I've never fallen off. I paid the cost to be the boss. I took the loss, I made it back. Now I just and make it stack. It is what it is. Now you can't play with the facts. I know what it is now. I can't forget what it is. I was one of those kids in the flats. It's just the life that we live. Oh, yeah. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Pull up with Ez in a Bentley. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got the beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Full up with love, no envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got the beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. Round there gets, down there gets. It's kinda mad when your brethren falls in love with a still rough, rugged and ready. If they're coming, I'm ready. I've done it already. I ain't running, I'm running it Red Sea. These man are just desperate. Do anything for the best look. Can't hear when they're speaking backwards. Forwards where I put my best foot. Diamond a shine and a glisten, jump in a Benz. Time for the mission. I'll put my gold you face on. A real boss don't need permission. And the fact is, I've never fallen off. I paid the cost to be the boss. I took the loss, I made it back. Now I just and make it stack. It is what it is. Now you can't play with the facts. I know what it is now. I can't forget what it is. I was one of those kids in the flats. It's just the life that we live. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Pull up with Ez in a Bentley. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got the beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Full up with love, no envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got the beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. Hey, over Canadian, we make this.
I sip a hot tea, watching Archie flip on Meathead. I left the page ripped torn, writing what the beat said. On the mic is heat red, ghetto edge, street bread, all crooked. You eat weak and gluten free. He is who he is who he be. Mind your biz for me. It could even help you in the long run. What good's a song if the jong's no fun? Sun, Shogun, invisible armor level 5. Couldn't stay alive, playing job, beaming on the telemetry. Old enough to be your Uncle Prime Time MC. Although prefer the term rama, third timer, slurred word primer. Dime my mama and make sure it stay tight. It's only right. On the daylight and the nightlife, they bite trife. From the bug, the happy-go-lucky. Ask him, do he really give a no ice bucket list?
Yeah,
struck a nugget duck.
When I guess I prefer me going that because Earth is truly the same, so the difference I'll never tell. He's sending like it's the mail. Captain Bishy said it's sail. Excel like Microsoft on all of these other fails. His trail never derail. His mental's the holy grail. As the stress gets released from the simplest of inhales, it's sealed from all the chanting like he holding up a strike. The mic's his only light. A light's my only vice. It bites is like a satellite. I see them trying to dish. Feel I'm in the skies have been granting his kids wish. It's kinda ridiculous, like thoughts of Saint Nicholas breaking and leaving gifts for all the world's underprivileged kids. Quit with the ignorance, the emperor's legitimate and learning never give a they never getting it, I'm making it clear. All the haze took focus as these jokers appeared. I've been accelerating, I already know it is still. He stay face, no brakes, I'm just peeping the rear. And I've been living out of love, they living in their fear. I changed ways, I'm cruising but never changing the gears. They say that he back, actually I've been at it for years. Dreams the side view mirror, they closer than they appear. Just beware of the emperor, I play the game's vendor. He raps Wes Anderson, directing these beginners. Too illustrious, I lead a sucker fits to the pretenders. Made tenders as I played Simba. That's dinner. I remember when my shine was a little bit dimmer. Now it's bright in the light. I leave them blind from the shimmers. They trying to play the blinds. I leave them falling like timber. Designed to rise from this abyss. This kid's art differs like shimmers. He the coldest vibe alive, and it's evident. I put the pride to the side. It's irrelevant. An angel like mine, no mine, heaven sent. And this the best it gets. And 2296. Just know what it is, man. Long time coming. Word.
They say that they we running down your villas. No, they probably looking, cause they know that I'm cooking. That's probably what they took it.
That way, I love it.
Do you play NBA 2K?
Yes, I played it, and not good at it, but a lot of people do it for different things, for therapy, to relax, and just, just to see, because somebody tell you, oh, I had you last night, and you just got 20-20 and whatever, so you gotta remember what they said and go play it. But they a lot better than me. I'm still, not crafty with it, but, I give it a shot.
I know you follow the NBA right now. What
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Lots of enthusiasm around that presentation of the Star-Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned.
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up.
Greetings, and for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at the Bucks. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at the Lakers, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Good evening, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo signed that big extension last season to remain a Buck. He said, I don't care about glamour and big markets. I love Milwaukee.
And, David, I am honored. And I love Giannis's attitude. Wow, that's terrific. B.A., thank you. And now the Lakers starting group. The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Russell Westbrook out there with Monk, and it's Ariza in at the 3 spot. And for Milwaukee, longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forwards. Allen is out there with Holiday, and it's Portis in at center, locking down the middle. And Brent, clearly a lot of games left on the schedule, but when do players start taking notice of the standards?
I feel like All-Star break is always the time, Kevin, where you're looking at things and you're trying to do the math about, okay, let's see, we got 34 games to go. We're going to have to be 20-14 to get ourselves into this position. But usually at the All-Star break, when guys are away, you take assessment of that, and then you know that second half of run, where you got to get to in order to be a team competing in the postseason.
And Monk is an interesting player, a combo guard with fantastic scoring potential, quick on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Giannis. And the rejection by James. Outside Westbrook. Back to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Well, Westbrook keeping his options open on that possession, doesn't force the shot, and finds a man breaking free.
Here's Holiday. LeBron with the block. Fast break. The Lakers. Monk's got the ball.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Milwaukee with the ball. After the basket by Los Angeles. Middleton the pass to Portis. Can they get it? It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
and making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Davis kicks to Monk for the three. For three, Westbrook.
Well, without the D from Holiday there, that shot probably has a better chance of going in. His hustle altered that attempt.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
Here's a reason. After the basket by Milwaukee. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. The Bucks working the ball around. Antetokounmpo up top. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out, Greg, and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
Now here's Middleton following the shot by Drew Holiday. Russell Westbrook with the rebound.
Well, he's just really struggling right now. And with everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Now here's Giannis. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game.
It's weird to say it, but the sheer length of Giannis can put the defense in a really bad position. So hard to defend without foul.
And that's something that seems to get overlooked with Giannis. How gifted a passer he is for a player of his size.
Well, the other thing, GA, that's awesome is that as he's going along here, you can see moments where the game is literally slowing down for him. So you take a guy who's won most valuable player awards, and now the game's getting slower. Man, that's some dangerous stuff.
And he can't hit the second. And Greg, Giannis is such a handful on the offensive end. You know, teams have no choice but to foul him.
And it is hard because Giannis knows how to create contact. And refs have started to give him the benefit of the doubt. He'll be getting double-digit free throw attempts for a long time.
And here's Holiday following the three-pointer by Malik Monk. Here's Giannis. He can't hit that time. LeBron with some nice D. Davis dishes to LeBron. Outside Westbrook. Davis, the pass to LeBron. Monk with the bounce pass. And the Lakers turn it over again.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Portis. Back to Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
James right side. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And it's Westbrook again missing.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Holiday against Westbrook.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Here's LeBron. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The kick out to Westbrook. Pass to Davis. Jacks up a three. Westbrook missing again.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Killing them softly there. Holiday with the floater over the top. And that puts the D in a tough spot.
Second chance shot on the wing, Davis. Ariza outside. Westbrook finds James. Shot clock at 6. Goes up the baseline. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they come in off the loss to the Hawks in Atlanta. And Giannis throws it down.
Sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet, but once he does, man, he can explode.
Now the pass to Westbrook. Los Angeles with another miss.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Allen. Antetokounmpo's got 9.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's LeBron. They can't stop the run with that one.
But whether the shots are wide open or contested, he's just having no luck right now, guys, with anything. Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, we can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good.
I just wonder for teams that are playing against Anthony Davis, 48 minutes of that kind of length out on the floor, he just becomes an imposing player defensively.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis, and it's Pat Connaughton in for Grayson Allen. Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for the Lakers.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a miss there on the triple. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bucks. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Well, leadership definitely in LeBron James's job description.
In conflict, it just builds character.
You know, GA, that ability to hold your teammates accountable is important, isn't it?
Not only that, it's a hallmark of winning teams. Those open and honest lines of communication.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Lakers 5 right now. The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Malik Monk out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. Middleton can't get it to go. The Lakers in the lead.
And last season, Middleton adding to his game. Played more of a playmaking role. Great assist numbers.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, how about LeBron reading the defense, waiting and being patient there until the gap opened up to deliver.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Holiday, it drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though. And for Middleton, he's not the primary ball player, but Greg, he can fill in from time to time.
And capable of playing the point forward if needed. Just make smart, simple plays. Great option to initiate the offense to kind of give you a different look.
And it's Westbrook missing. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 3-point game. Offensive rebound. Here's Lopez, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. James kicks to Johnson. Excellent D there from Holiday.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Inside. And Davis sends it back.
Just a wonderful effort from Davis on the defensive end with that rejection.
Johnson finds Westbrook up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Man, how many times have we seen Westbrook way up like that with the poster shot? He's just doing what simply other people cannot.
Now here is Holiday. Their scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And this the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Bazemore is checked in.
fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Lakers leading by 3. And Bazemore kicks to Davis. Monk for 3. Another shot, and it's Davis laying it in. Davis has got 6.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Now here is Holiday. A rebound by the Lakers. Monk's got his 5th rebound in this one. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Westbrook passes to Davis. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, good positioning down low. That helps make the shot attempt a little bit easier for AD.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks. And he drives in. No good from Connaughton.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And it's Westbrook, that time on the assist by Monk. And now it's an 8-point Laker lead. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, that's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Wara checked in. Here's Holiday. That's tipped.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Lopez. And again, unable to change momentum here. Bazemore with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Great work by the team there to find AD. They make eye contact, and the rest of that is history.
1:06 left to play here in the half. Westbrook against Holiday. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Passes it to Holiday. No good from outside.
Also, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Monk dishes to Davis. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. He kicks it to Monk. Now Bazemore. His last outing, 16 points for him. Clock at 4, and the shot is good from Johnson.
Now, Stanley Johnson has some power to his game.
Bucks trail by 14.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Davis against Lopez. Outside, Davis. Takes it inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Davis has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And so it's Los Angeles with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their defense has been active and effective. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Mike Budenholzer. Bud, what are you looking to clean up in the second half?
I don't think our offense is really moving the way we wanted to, getting up and down the court in pace. And, we got to make a few more open shots, but I think we can be a lot better offensively.
We've seen that from your team, Coach. I'm sure it'll show up. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 14 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks. And last game, he could never really get going. Maybe that lit a fire under him tonight. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
The work they put in on the glass has been the difference maker. Truly an all-hands-on-deck attack. Give them credit for being the more aggressive team. Rebounding is one of the stats that sometimes gets overlooked, but not tonight.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
They're not shooting it well so far. Actually, fellas, I got an idea for them. Feed the post. Let the big man eat. Jeez.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. Holiday out there with Allen, and it's Portis in at the 5. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Well, guarding Antetokounmpo is really difficult because of how awkward he can get around the floor and how much space he can take up.
It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Yeah, Drew aggressive there, right? You could see committing to that shot, looking more than happy to rise up and fire. Is Davis competing in the All-Star Slam Dunk contest? I give him a 48.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block. And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Down low, the kick out to Westbrook. Johnson, that's for 2. Stolen by Middleton. Allen outside with the drive. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
And Chris Middleton, the long-time Buck. He's been with the team through it all.
And where I give Chris Middleton the most credit, DA, is the fact that after he signed that long-term big money deal, he did not have a great season. It did not deter him from getting to this level because he knew he was worth it and he knew he had the talent. So Chris Middleton deserves what he's gotten in the last couple of seasons, especially the way he's played in the postseason.
One of the big surprises with the NBA draft, the trade of Russell Westbrook. Westbrook let it be known he was open to another move. And it'll be interesting to see how he fits next to LeBron and AD this season.
Horton Tucker's checked in for the Lakers.
Westbrook just plays with an incredible competitive fire, and that energy right now, he's not taking any possessions off.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. A great open look there.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. At one point, they led by 16.
Look, I know some guys are going to dunk, but when it's Westbrook, man, he fires up his teammates.
Bucks trail by 13. Allen, right side. Yep, it counts. Allen's got his first points of the night.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
But beyond the physical stuff, what I like about Giannis right now is the feel for the game. That time, great timing defensively.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Lakers passing it around. From deep, Johnson. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Bucks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Shots good by Middleton. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Davis, and finished off by Davis.
I like it when AD starts to step on the gas pedal offensively. He starts to feel like nobody can stop him, and he very well might be right.
Westbrook against Holiday. Portis, the pass to Holiday. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
A terrific flush from Anthony Davis there. When he's given room to fly like that, he's going to take off.
Here's Giannis. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Antetokounmpo's got 15 points.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Oh! Wait! Oh, wow. Bucks trail by 10.
2 minutes remaining.
Middleton outside.
2 minutes.
Pass to Holiday. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. No good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Jrue Holiday has been a welcome addition to this Bucks team. Chris Middleton said he just knows how to play the game on and off the ball, how to move without it, how to set guys up. He makes the game easier for everybody. He's made them a lot better. Guys?
That's how you make us, David. Thank you. With stories like that. That kid, Jrue Holiday, he is a quality kid. Wonderful character, terrific player. Can't connect from short range. Lakers leading by 8 to the inside. Stolen by Allen. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Giannis has got 10 points in just the second half.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
1 for 3. And they get it back. Davis dishes to Monk. Davis kicks to Johnson. For 3, Westbrook. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Johnson finds Westbrook, tries yet again, and he sinks the layup. Westbrook's got 5 points in the quarter.
More power of Westbrook shown there. Not many guys can finish through contact like that.
It's tipped. Monk, the pass to Westbrook. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And the layup's good off the glass. And now a 10-point Laker lead. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, go ahead and get in front of that if you want to. Man, with a dunk by Giannis.
Yep, that one goes in there. Westbrook's got 14.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
Holiday with the three, and another three for Milwaukee.
Drew Holiday can make enough threes to make your defense nervous.
Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 9. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So with James on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Russell Westbrook out there with Monk. Then there's Davis. Then it's Johnson. And it's Horton Tucker in at the power forward position. Johnson finds Davis for 3. Westbrook. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Middleton's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime. That's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything. And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Here's Holiday, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. They get Russell Westbrook. And with Drew Holiday in his defense, Brent, he lets this team get away with things they normally couldn't.
Well, Kevin, the one thing that's really great about Drew being able to be switchable in that way is how much more confidence he gives every other defender that's on the floor with him. He takes the toughest guy on offense, and he shuts him down.
The Bucks making a change here. Wara checked in.
This is what you want from Johnson. Attacking, use that body and that frame to draw contact.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Bucks passing it around. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
It just keeps coming at you. Giannis has so much energy, and when he's this aggressive, he is just a dynamite offensive player.
And he gets the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 9.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
With some art. And it's laid in by Holiday. Holiday's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Giannis with it. Westbrook picks him up. Here's Mora. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists tonight. Johnson finds Monk to the middle. Here's Horton Tucker. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Connects from 3-point range. Westbrook's got 19 points. And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health number one. Everything else comes after that.
And the Lakers making a change here. Nunn's checked in. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Nora, the pass to Connaughton. Over Monk, trying to get open is Lopez. And it's Connaughton missing.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for
the first one falls.
Taylor Horton Tucker taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first
that one on Monk.
And Holiday just does so much on the floor, but for me, defense is his number one attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing deep with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. Never gets lost on a play.
Here's Davis. He's off on that one. The Bucks go the other way with him. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Howard's checked in for Monk.
Third team foul. Lakers substitution. Dwight Howard.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Connaughton passes to Holiday. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Here's Nunn. And again, no good by the Lakers. Bucks trail by 7, and Holiday has it in the corner. There's the lob at Kumbo, and it's sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts, easily leaping up to throw that one away.
To the paint. And Holiday throws it down.
And you have to love how Holiday came up big with the shot. That's the kind of leadership you want to see from him.
Johnson finds Howard. And here's Nunn. Beyond the arc. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here.
4th team foul. Lakers substitution.
And Milwaukee has possession. Trailing by 5. Feeds to Giannis. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Giannis has got 27 points.
So exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there. Trevor Ariza has been around the block and seen this before.
Outside Holiday. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
And so it's Holiday with it. They'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. A 2-point game. The Lakers shooting in the 4th quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. And the shot goes down.
Yeah, Kent Bazemore stepping up huge, staying calm, and drilling a huge shot.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by Ariza. Antetokounmpo, no good.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there. Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass. Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
From 13, the rebound by the Lakers. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Davis. Lakers working the ball around now. And the Lakers with another miss. So it's the Bucks now, trailing by 4. Middleton drives in.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Bazemore finds Ariza, and it's Davis at the elbow. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Laces one from 3.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game now, looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Anthony Davis.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And so it's the Lakers with it, leading by 5. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
At the line for 2.
Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're down by 7. 11 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
This is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
Mora can't get it to go. And so the Lakers take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Russell, congrats. How satisfying is this win?
It's great. You know, I think what we supposed to do, we came in and competed at a high level defensively for the most part and got the win.
And you continue to keep it rolling, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And we'll see you next time.
Need a boy who can cuddle with me all night. Give me one, let me long, be my sunlight. Tell me lies, we can argue, we can fight. Yeah, we did it before, but we'll do it tonight. Yeah, that fro black boy with the gold teeth. Your dark skin looking at me like you know me. I wonder if you got the G or the B. Let me find out and see. Coming over to me. Yeah. These days are way too lonely. I'm missing out, I know. These days are way too alone, and I'm not forgiving love away, but I want someone to love me. I need someone who needs me. harder to find in these times, but I got nothing but love on my mind. I need a baby while I'm in my prime. Need an adversary to my down and weary. Like, tell me that's life when I'm stressing at night. Be like, you'll be okay and everything's alright. Let me in nothing, cause I'm not wanting anything but your love in your body and a little bit of your brain. These days are way too lonely. I'm missing out.
What are your thoughts on how the NBA has progressed from your era to now?
I touched on that a little in my book about how it comes to be a spread offense and a lot of threes. You can see a lot of teams that, the copycat league trying to be like Golden State. But now you're seeing teams like Memphis, Cleveland, going to back big guys. Cleveland got 3 7-footers. If you look at last year's championship, Milwaukee Bucks, they got 3 7-footers on the floor and they won a championship. So I think the old school coming back just a little, but not a lot.
Can you give us some more highlights from your book, The Last Enforcer?
Basically, just growing up and how my grandfather was so much of a strong man that I got some of my work happened from him. Later on my career, in high school and college and NBA, just a lot of good story, the consistency on me, on my whole journey, on the court, off the court, and just energy. It can move you. I mean, it's funny. A lot of good laughs in the book. So it's a book probably never been out like this. There's a lot of books out, but I think my book was like the stories in the book and the consistency of me in the book, showing, my whole life, whatever I've been doing is 90% is in this book.
One of the stories in the book is you kicking Dennis Rodman out of a steakhouse in South Beach. Need to hear more about that.
In the book, I tell you the whole story, but the reason I kicked him out was he was going around eating up a people's plate. My manager called me. I was about 2 blocks away and told me, "Oh, get over here right away." So I went around there. I looked through the window. He was going around eating up people's plates. So once I saw that, I went in there. I did a beeline straight to him and grabbed him by his chest. I mean, his collar, and just walked him straight out the door and said, "See you. Don't want to be you."
Social justice is a big part of the book. Can you describe how that shaped your life?
Well, I mean, my grandfather came up with, he was born in 1906, so as you know, as them days, back in the days that, as blacks, we went through a lot, slavery and all this and all of that. This day in life, we try not to, go back to them days because we're trying to make every day a better day for everyone and give everybody equal opportunity in every space. For us, ball, it was an outlet for a lot of young kids in the neighborhood, football, baseball. They wasn't a goal to make it to the NBA, but I got out. But I thought just come back and make sure my family and friends who I have involved in my life and, just try to do the right things, especially go back to the inner city. The kids need help, they need hope, and bring energy. People need to see energy in other people so they can get motivated, and that's what I try to do.
Well, thank you so much for joining us on 2K TV, and make sure you go pick up The Last Enforcer by Charles Oakley.
No problem. Thank you.
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Hi, everyone. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, current financial challenges have Commissioner Silver and the league.
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? All right, a chance to check out stats for Jaylen Brown.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
And the Lakers starting 5. Anthony Davis is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Trevor Ariza. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Nunn in at the 1. And for the Celtics, at the 2 and the 3, Brown and Tatum. Al Horford out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Smart in at the point. Now here's Horford. Right side Tatum. 2 on the clock. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. Now Los Angeles with it. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
Now here's Tatum. Against Atlanta, he was really on his game. And they may occupy different conferences, but certainly some familiarity between these two teams, Grant.
Oh, familiarity, huh? I mean, that's one way to put it. When these two teams face off, you know there's going to be some extra angst on the court and in the crowd. I'll tell you, rivalries like this really up the intensity. It should be a fun one.
Driving in. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And what a drive by Tatum. Striking suddenly and slamming it in before the defense can get in his way.
Here's James. Good work there as it goes.
He's taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Pass to Smart. Now here's Brown. The Lakers with a rebound. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
Yes, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
They are not short in confidence, but they can't get too carried away because it could cost them the game.
First team foul.
Smart against none. Here's Tatum. Here's Smart. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. James with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. Ariza, good.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Tatum from long range. Hits a three-pointer. Tatum's got 5 points.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession. Ever since the back half of last year, Tatum's been on fire. Now, the game has slowed down for him, so he could play faster, but now he's become nearly unstoppable.
Now here's Smart. He also had a big impact in that win against the Hawks. They get it back. Horford. Great D that time from Monk. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Pass to Davis. Kept alive. On the wing, Davis. Outside, none. Here's Ariza. Monk passes to James. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. And, you know, in the under 25 club, Grant, some observers say they take Tatum over Doncic and others.
Well, Tatum's a big guy who's only getting bigger. His defense is almost on par now with his offense, and he has a possible MVP in his future. Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Oh, swiped away. And they're on the break. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside Monk. Pass to Ariza. Here's Davis. Out to the right wing. None. The pass to Davis. Back to Ariza. Shot clock at 6. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock.
2 minutes.
Smart with the ball. Now guarded by Monk. Knocked away. It's stolen by James. The kick out to none. Here's Monk. Takes the 3. And he misses again. Now 0 for 3. Now Smart. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Pass to Tatum. Boston, no good that time either.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
James attacking. And it's good. 2 points. James has got his 3rd bucket of the night. The Celtics with the lead. Outside, Brown. 1:10 left in the first. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Tatum's got 7 points.
On the catch and shoot, Tatum is a go-to option. It seems like he's always ready to put up a shot. He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Left side, none. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Horford outside. That's tipped. Monk with it. Now guarded by Brown. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Horford outside. Check by Davis. Out to Horford. Smart outside. Shot clock at 5. Outside Tatum. From about 19. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. He's got 9.
Well, Tatum knows he doesn't always need to get inside. He has that touch to make the mid-range jumper.
Hey, here's none for 3. That shot off the mark. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He put together... And one of the game's most imposing offensive rebounders. And as Canner says, his play can have an emotional...
Feels an extra position. It's...
Brad, you can really sense that passion Canner brings to the game.
You really can, B.A. I mean, he puts his heart into everything he does on and off the court.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
At the 2 and the 3, Brown and Tatum. Then there's Robert Williams. Then it's Derek White. And it's Williams in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
It doesn't take much for LeBron to get going, which is what makes him so intimidating.
Outside White to the middle. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by White. Williams has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
And the basket by Monk.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one. Kendrick Nunn came into the league as a scorer. He's trying to improve as a playmaker, doing a nice job of balancing both acts.
Brown can't hit. The Lakers in the lead. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
All right, B.A. Russell Westbrook last season said titles won't define him. He said, quote, I grew up in the streets. I'm a champion. I don't have to be an NBA champion. My legacy isn't based on what I do on this court. It's what I do off the floor. How many people I'm able to impact and inspire.
Different perspective, Allie. Good stuff. Pass to Brown. And it's all from three-point range. You know, Smitty, with Nunn, he's looking to improve how he gets his teammates in a rhythm.
You're right. Ideally, that's what you want from a lead guard. He can lead a second unit or start games and can still get his own shot whenever he wants.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's White. Sweet little floater.
That shot takes touch, and it takes finesse. White continues to polish his craft.
Monk finds James. To the wing, right side. Hey, here's none for 3. Williams grabs the board. Boston trailing. Drive by Brown. And the jam by Brown.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Outside Tatum. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. The shot, no good. Now the Lakers take it the other way. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. That'll put them right in the middle of a 5-game road trip. Fires for 3. Williams grabs the board. For Boston, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Tatum with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Got a piece of it. They retain possession. White for 3. Offensive board. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
And here's Brown for 3. The Lakers with a rebound.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
And it's James with the jam. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Greg?
Oh, boy. You're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. And coach is sure it should be going the other way. He's challenging the out-of-bounds violation. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him. And depending on the ref's angle, an out-of-bounds violation is an easy call to get wrong. It's a great reason to have replay. A call that's easy and quick to confirm on the monitor.
Yeah, it's one of the main reasons the coach's challenge is in place. This isn't a judgment call. There's usually pretty clear and conclusive evidence on an out-of-bounds call. And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
The Celtics making a switch here.
Here are the Celtics dancers. Give them a hand, fans. It's your Celtics dancers dance team.
Rejected by James.
Merciless swat by LeBron. There are no easy looks when King James is on you.
Davis finds James. Here's Ariza from outside the arc. This is another, just 1 of 4 from the floor. Smart up top. Here's Williams. Drops in the layup for 2. Williams has got 6.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And finished off by Davis.
The grace, the athleticism. Most bigs could not have pulled that off, but AD makes it look easy.
Pass to Tatum. .43 seconds left in the second.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Davis from long range sinks the tray. Davis has got 5 points in the quarter.
That's what you want to do if you're AD. Keep the defense honest. Don't allow defenders to sag off.
Outside Tatum. He takes it. Oh, are you kidding me?
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak. That's their plan to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
It's stolen by James. Here's Monk. Here's Nunn. Out to James. Up in time. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Lakers on top. They're up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny?
You know
it's
what?
a dandy.
My third-grade teacher used to say that all the time.
That you're a dandy.
So this is a dandy of a class.
It is. And this is a dandy of a show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal.
So what's a dandy like?
Well, basically, that's what the class was.
A really cool line. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 16 points, 2 block shots, and also 3 steals. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
You know every team talks about playing unselfishly, and in the first half, it didn't look like there was an ego on this team. Now, looks can be deceiving, but the assist total back up what we saw.
And over to Shaq now. Your take on the Celtics.
Well, their bench production has been a major factor. Guys have been ready to go when their numbers makes the second half go a lot easier on your main guys. You can spread the minutes around in the first half.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
my brother.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
The Lakers in the lead. Second half underway. Here's who Frank Vogel's got on the floor. We've got LeBron James. Malik Monk is out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Davis in at the 5. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, it's such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
Well, it's been 8 years since LeBron won his 4th MVP trophy. A player who's regarded as the best of his generation. Hard to argue he shouldn't have more.
And it's Smart missing.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. And LeBron has admitted some irritation with the MVP voting in the past.
Yes, B.A., he's come in second in the vote 4 times. That's tied with Jerry West and Larry Bird for the most in NBA history. This is a guy accustomed to deciding outcomes. This one is out of his hands.
Outside Monk. Pass to Ariza. Launches it. That shot is off. And Boston going the other way now.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Going into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
BA, the Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks.
Somebody's got to rotate over, but who wants to step in front of LeBron?
Outside Tatum. They double-team Tatum. A good look from Horford. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Horford's got 4 points in the quarter.
It's always risky to throw the double team at someone. You have to be aware of who you're leaving open.
Nunn, the pass to James. Back to Nunn. Pass to James. From deep three-point range, Tatum pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
Jaylen Brown, that's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Malik Monk.
And the first one at the line is good. Tice is checked in for Boston. Augustine comes in for Smart. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And we've heard those telling LeBron to shut up and dribble and stay out of it when it comes to social issues. Fortunately, he has no intention of standing on the sidelines.
To the left wing. Left side, Tatum. Horford inside. Nunn defends. And Horford gets it to go. And LeBron not just raising his voice. He's helped others do the same. His More Than a Vote initiative instrumental in getting record numbers to the polls, Smitty.
Opening up NBA arenas as voting centers. You want a government by the people, for the people. The ballot is how you do it.
Monk for three. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Augustine. It's going to be on LeBron James. That'll be a second foul of the game. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Monk against Brown. This for the tie! And it's good on the lay-in. Brown's got his second bucket on the night.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Monk finds James. And slam dunk by James.
Rising up with force. Once LeBron takes flight, just get out of his way.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kendrick Nunn. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams is checked in for Horford. And it's White in for Brown.
For the Celtics, Robert Williams, Derek White.
Pass to White. Down low. Here's Williams. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feeds. Williams has got 8 points.
Beautiful find by Derek White. When you start your career with Coach Popovich, you either make the next pass or you don't get minutes.
Now that's exactly what you want to see. Aggressive basketball at its best.
Punched it home with as much power as he could. Outside Augustine. Pass to Tatum. Unable to get that one. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Out left to the wing. Let's go with a three. And they get it back. The kick out to Nunn. Back to Monk. The three. Drains the triple. And now a 5-point Laker lead.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Here's Ariza, hounded by Tatum. Oh, stolen by Augustine. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. White with it, now guarded by Monk. Over to the wing. Here's Augustine. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Los Angeles has gotten only 1 3-pointer to fall here in the third. 5 attempts. And slam dunk by James.
What a sudden drive by LeBron. The defense doesn't get any chance to react.
The Celtics have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Outside Tatum, looking to win the run. The Lakers with a rebound. Davis has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Out of bounds, it'll be Celtics ball. The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
Grant Williams.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Tatum. This one for three. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
He is starting to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1 3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
The shot by James, no good. The Celtics have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. White for 3. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. They get it back. Outside Monk. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Monk's got 10 points here in the second half. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Robert Williams, Marcus Smart out there with Derek White. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Williams in at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
First team foul.
Here's White. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
The Lakers in the lead. James, left side. Here's Monk. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Smart against none. Smart with the ball. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Here's Monk. Pass to Ariza. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Basket counts.
Derek White is a combo guard who can get the ball to his teammates.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting around 51%. That's a good number. James finds Davis. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 5 assists in the game. None against Smart. Pass to Williams. Outside, Williams. 5 on the clock. White for 3. Offensive rebound. James with the block. Davis, the pass to James. Here's Ariza. Outside none. Now here's Davis. Hounded by Tatum. Monk for 3. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
It also seems like they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially offensively.
Back to White. Here's the 3. Here's Williams. Smart for 3. Davis with a rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Tatum with a steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. White, the pass to Smart. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Woo-wee! Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And the Celtics call time here. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And it's easy to see why they keep getting it to him. He keeps getting after it on the offensive end and putting in that work. He's been getting good looks and shooting the ball efficiently all night.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break. He called out their ball control, saying, quote, no more turnovers. That has to be the mindset. We need to stop rushing and start dictating.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's James. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Robert Williams picks up one.
The durability and endurance of LeBron at this point in his career is astonishing.
Both free throws good from James. And last season, a new entity, NBA Africa, created to handle all business on the continent. Grant, you're an investor. Can you talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's so exciting, B.A. First of all, the game of basketball growing all over the world, particularly on the continent in Africa. So I think it's not only great from a financial standpoint, but you're creating opportunities for the league and you're exposing people to Africa to this beautiful game. I think it's a win-win, and I'm so excited.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that. And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
.144 left in the fourth quarter. Tatum, good.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
Here's James. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
The first free throw is good.
The line for the Lakers, LeBron James.
Both free throws good from James. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Brown from deep. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
.125 left in the final quarter. And here's Tatum. Off the mark there with a 3. Horford with a steal.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Lakers.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for LeBron James.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
During his rookie year, Jason Tatum battled LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals. Tatum's been an impact from the moment he joined the league.
And the Lakers making a change here. Bazemore's checked in. Pass to Ariza. It's Monk on the wing. Here's Bazemore. Outside Nunn. Back to Bazemore. Just 5 on the clock.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. Fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Smart right side. Oh, he tries a three. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Here's Monk. The three. And that one drops.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
All right, guys, LeBron, a superstar matchup tonight. What goes through your mind when you're facing that kind of a challenge?
You know, for me, it's never about an individual challenge or an individual game. It's about the team. Now, you do take the challenge anytime you're going against anybody, but you also got to have your mind in the game, too, and not make it personal. So taking a challenge, making sure your mind is in the right frame, and just trying to make plays for your teammates to be successful.
Thanks, LeBron. Back to you.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports coverage of the NBA. We'll see you next time.
I'm the best that you know, and I got it on my own. Staying Gucci, get a toe, get my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know. If I touch it, then it's cold. Just like Kobe, I'm the GOAT. Get my way up, it don't go.
Now let's get it all in perspective. For all y'all enjoyment, a song y'all can step with. Y'all appointed me to bring rap justice, but I ain't 5-0, y'all know it's Nas, yo. Then a whole lot of only describe us as soldier survivors. Stay laced in the best, well dressed with finesse in the white tee, looking for wifey. Thug girl who fly and talk so nicely. Put her in the coupe so she can feel the nice breeze. We could drive through the city, no doubt, but don't say my car's topless. Say the newness, here's the anthem. Put your hand up that you with, count your loot with. Push the pool stick in your new crib, same hand that you hoop with. Swing around like you stupid. King of the town, yeah, I've been that. You know where you and your men's at. Through the Smurf, through the WAP baseball bat. Rooftop like we bringing 88. Made you look. You were to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, your time's up. With them dimes. Made you look. You were to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, your time's up. With them dimes at. This ain't rapping, this is street hop. Now get up off your like your seat's hot. My life. Trunk of the car, we got the. Don't start none, won't be none. No reason for your mans to panic. You don't wanna see no ambulances. That's the way you get. Let the music diffuse all attention. Baller convention, free admission. Can move swift, girls get close. All my just coming homies, parolees. Get money, leave the beef alone slowly. Get out my face, you people so phony. Pull out my waist. Made you look. You to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, your time's up. With them dimes. Made you look. You to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, your time's up. with them that, with them dimes. See, running, yo, my mood is real rude. Show you what mobsters don't box my obliges. Every invitation of, like Pun said, you ain't even in me.